Welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. First thing we're going to go over is the airbrushes. I'm going to show you which airbrushes I use to do the work I do and which ones I truly believe you should have. I really believe in Iwata airbrushes. I really won't use anything else. I've just had too much trouble with the Pashes, with the Badgers. You know, it's just quality in the work. If you spend less time dealing with the airbrush and spend more time painting the actual project, you make better art. Let me show you the first guy. This here is an Iwata HPCS. This is a simple dual action brush. It's a really great airbrush. It's your main workhorse for everything you're gonna do. This right here is simple airbrush to work. Down for air, back for paint. Literally control how thick your line is by how far. You try and control the amount of paint that comes out by how far you pull that lever back. So, and your air is just controlled by how much air you already let into it. And that's where the other airbrush comes in handy. This will do really fine lines, but not as fine as the other one. This will do fine to broad stroke. It's a great middle of the road airbrush. It really will do a lot of the things you ask of it. Now, you want to draw lines as fine as a hair? This is what you need. This is an Iwata CMC Plus. This is on their custom line. The difference is, see, it still has the same dual action to bring the air back. You see this little guy right here? You can turn the air pressure down. It's also got a smaller needle and a smaller tip in it. I actually need to replace my tip because I dropped it and broke it. Got to order another one from Coast. But this right here is what you can come in and touch up all your detail work with. This is a great brush to just come in and add those little details like you're doing your lightning, you're doing hair, to come in and add those little extra pushes. Up top up here, I've got another CMC Plus. Now I find it really handy to run two airbrushes. So if I have two of these workhorses going and I've got two separate colors in them, I can just continually keep going without color changes. Now, there's a lot of people that prefer the BCS, which that's where the bottle comes from the bottom. And those are great airbrushes and you can just switch out the bottle and keep going. I don't like them because they're heavier. You're carrying around a lot more paint. You don't need that much paint. You know, a little bit of paint goes a long way. So if you're not having to deal with that weight, you don't have to deal with all that extra. That's why I really love the HPCS. It's like my go-to if I was to recommend an airbrush to any of you. That is the airbrush that I definitely recommend, is the Iwata HPCS. It's the best airbrush. Literally, hands down, workability, how good the needles are, how good it doesn't spit, like the reliability of it and how much work you put into a project depends on the equipment you use. And the Iwata HPCS literally will never let you down. Let's go on to a couple projects we got going on right here. You can see the board, something we're currently working on, but this will probably be finished up tomorrow. I'm on the candying of it. And I want to show you the other project we just started. This right here is a painting that we're just now starting. We just started with a stop sign. We've got this laid on it. We're actually going to be doing a Rick and Morty with a crazy background. I want to teach you guys how to do all of this. So we're going to be doing some step-by-step videos. Basically an hour a day is what I'm going to spend on these to show you guys how to, 1, lay out your art project, 2, to draw it, and 3, to start executing on it. This is something really simple. We literally took a bigger picture it's underneath, brought it up, and we charcoaled it in. So that's just using carbon paper and literally drawing over the original drawing. We're going to put us a background in here, maybe a volcano, probably like a starry night with a crazy couple things. I'm going to put George Jetson over here with Rick flipping him off to tell a little bit of a story, and I'll teach you guys how to story tell through doing a painting. Starting this week, we're going to start moving stuff to different days so we can schedule out better and get you guys better content so it's a little less erratic. It's still going to be pretty erratic, but with us learning and everything like that, I want to provide you guys with better content. So if you have any tips or anything you guys want to see us doing, let us know. Starting with this Tech Tip Tuesday, we're going to start doing, more tech tips, showing you guys what we got going on. Going to show you guys progress on projects, where other things are sitting at, just changing it up a bit. Really just trying to look at the content and look at how we're putting it together and having a lot more fun with it and trying to provide better value for you guys. We're going to be doing our questions and answers, and you guys have already posed a bunch of questions. We're going to be putting the answers together this week for a lot of those. If you have any other questions or anything you want to ask or anything like that, let us know. Any tips on airbrushing, any what's going on with this or what's going on with that project, hit us up in the comments. I'll come back and I'll answer those all this week. We're going to sit down and go through and grab all the best questions and hit them up, and we're going to try and make that a weekly thing too. I love you guys. We got to get back to work, and I'll see you later.